Crypto gaming has come a long way in the couple of years of its existence, and today I want to show you just how far. With a video on the most graphically impressive crypto games. Some of them have airdrops, some of them have different versions of earning NFTs and currencies, some of them are upcoming, but most of them I will play myself on my PC. Because I finally got an RTX 4090 and a whole new PC so that we can try to run everything, even the most realistic looking games, on high frame rates. All the games featured today are beautiful in their own right. Games like Off the Grid have unbelievable graphics armed with realism, while games like Lumitera have their own unique style, which looks beautiful without being realistic. There's lots to see in today's show, including a survival MMO and, would you believe it, even a horror game, crypto horror game that looks beautiful. Today we cover everything. Welcome back to the Mind Blow Show. I'm your host, The Inspector. Roll the intro.
Hit that button, don't delay. Respect the mind blow, paving the way. Crypto streams every single day. Join the movement. Come and stay.
We're gonna jump right into the first game, Survival MMO Decimated. We have a mission going on right now, and the game looks insane, but it also feels and plays really well. There's no lag at all, and, well, of course, you wouldn't expect a lag. So we got 10 minutes to clear the area of enemies. Okay, this is not gonna be as easy as I had expected. Okay, jeez. Not gonna be easy at all, looks like. Whoa, my health is low. So this is a survival game, and your health being low is not a good look. Can I get a med kit? Let's see. We're gonna use the med kit. We're gonna drink some water. We're gonna put some bandages on. We're gonna eat a burger. All right, so far so good. So I'm a marauder. I'm playing against humans and I'm playing against cyborg cops. You can pick one of those three factions. Let's see if I can eliminate one of them. What? Why does it take so much? I should have been a cyborg cop. Apart from the game being unforgiving, as you can see, if we just respawn here, it looks beautiful. You gotta give it that. It looks absolutely insane. And of course, we have all settings maxed out here. Everything is on epic, frame rate is unlimited, and it just looks amazing. This post-apocalyptic world always had a special vibe, in my opinion. And can I get revenge on this guy? No? He's just chilling there. Right now, we're in the alpha sort of development test version of the game, and it is very much open world. You can go anywhere you want, you can meet other players, and then the players you meet, they may be good, they may be bad, it depends on come across. So just like DayZ, the Web 2 game, if any of you have played that game before, it's much like that, but it is based on cryptocurrency, so it is running on the Solana blockchain. Oh my, what? What even is this? This is very futuristic. I love this vehicle. Wow, that's amazing. I love it. Let me try to run over one of those little cyborg cops. Me and my mono wheel against the world. Oh, did it work? Did it work? I guess not. So once the full game does come out, I can definitely see this being one of the biggest things we have in crypto. Not just for the graphics, but for everything that this game is. If they do a good job with the economy, and their token, DIO, is already out and already tradable, and it's been for a while. So they're working on this game, they're developing it. Every time I see it, it looks better than the last, and now that they added my favorite vehicle of all time, that I didn't even know I had one, the mono wheel, I'm even more bullish on Decimated. Next up, we have the Bornless, which just had a closed sort of alpha weekend test where people could just play. Still, this was the Web 2 version of the game that we played, unlike Decimated, where you can already connect your wallet and deposit tokens. In Bornless, they just did a pure Web 2 try of the game. And I gotta say, while it looks amazing, it's not as creepy as you would expect from a horror game. Yes, this very much is a horror game, an extraction horror game. So once they add NFTs to the equation where you can extract the NFTs from the map, it becomes much more scary, because then you don't only fight against the enemies on the map, you also fight against other people, and this really is a theme with these games where you fight against other people. And since it is sort of an open game where there are no real guilds and groups, you either group up with someone and you play together, or you don't, or they stab you in the back. It's all open to interpretation. And when you come across someone, you don't necessarily know whether he is going to be good for you or he's going to be bad for you. And if he does eliminate you, you lose everything you have on you. So that's kind of the hardcore element of both of these games, both Decimated and Bornless, with the two of them being a different genre altogether though. With Decimated being the survival MMO kind of game, and Bornless being being a horror extraction game. Two completely different genres, and also Bornless being an FPS game as well, a first-person shooter on top of everything. This is the Bornless. It looks absolutely amazing, and I had a blast playing this over the weekend with that code, and now we're just waiting for those Web3 elements to come in. So I think it's about time we talk about a game that does already have Web3 elements. A game that goes live in 5 days as of me recording this video. Lumitera. Closed beta test number 2 is coming up, and this one already has Web3 elements. It has the crypto elements. You can trade every single item that drops because every single item is an NFT, and this is how you earn in the game. Apart from that, there are tasks inside of the game where you earn the Ronin token. Absolutely amazing. Now, as far as the graphics are concerned, this is the only game here that doesn't really have those realistic kind of graphics. It's not made in the Unreal Engine, but it does have a super unique and very pleasing to the eye art style inside of the game. This is one of the reasons why I always used to say that Ronin is the Nintendo of crypto gaming, because Nintendo has this as well with the Mario games, with the Zelda games that don't necessarily go for the realism, but they still look amazing. So Lumitera is that for me as well. It's definitely not a realistic looking game, but it's also very pleasing to the eye, as I said. So as far as graphics are concerned, Lumitera definitely deserves to be on this list, and also with possibly the only game that's fully live with full implementation of the blockchain right now. I guess not fully live since it is closed beta still, but I mean the blockchain elements are fully live and integrated inside of the game. So kudos to Ronin. They always do a fantastic job with all of their games. Moving on to Cornucopias, a game I couldn't wait to try on my new PC. We're gonna launch it for the first time. This is actually my first time trying it on the new PC as well. A full-blown metaverse, obviously also in the very early stages, but as far as Cornucopias is concerned, I have land, I have NFTs. I'm so invested in this game, man, and I'm not paid by them. It's just a project that I'm just genuinely super excited for. So first, obviously, we're gonna make an abomination of a character, as we always do whenever there's a character customization menu, or try to make it as weird as possible. Wow, I can even customize the feet? That's a little bit too much customization, man. Well, it looks as bad as it can get. I couldn't get it to look any worse, so let's jump into the game and see what our guy looks like in Super Ultra HD. So this being a full-fledged metaverse, in order for me to get from point A to point B, let's say I want to get from here, which is the spawning location, the little ship you come in on, and here we have the main kind of city area, and we're at the train station. So if we want to get to where the racetrack is, because at the racetrack we can find a play to earn element. Once we get to the train station, I can stand and wait for a train to come, and then it drives me to the next station. It says where it is, and once I find the station that I need, which is the Toledo Valley Racing part, where that station is, I can just get out at that part of the station. No, no, the train. Oh, now I need to wait. Took you long enough. Go, 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 go. Wait, this is so cool. So now we're going toward the racing station, hopefully. I'm not sure if this is this station now. Should be close to a hotel if I remember correctly. Either way, we're gonna get out now because I just wanted to show you how you get around in Cornucopias, which is, it's so cool. This is what the metaverse is supposed to be. So you get a point. Kind of rambling too much. I love this game too much. It's so damn good, man. It just looks so good. What would a most graphically impressive video be without Off the Grid? So without jumping in a game and wasting 30 minutes of my editor's time here, we're just gonna go to where our loadouts are and the tryout zone, just so I can show you a little bit of the gameplay and what it looks like when everything is max settings. And all right, here we go. Everything is on ultra epic settings with NVIDIA DLSS turned on, and this is what Off the Grid looks like now. So in Off the Grid, it's an extraction battle royale that works on the Gunzilla blockchain. So currently it is in the sort of open alpha access stages where you can still collect NFTs that are gonna be sellable later on once the game fully launches. So the game is extremely fun. I love playing it, especially since I got my new PC. It is just a breeze. It is so good to play. One of my favorite weapons to use, of course, being the... Just as I was complimenting the game, I can't use my gun anymore. There we go. Never mind. We're good. We're good. One of my favorite weapons to use is this Tap 9 pistol. It's just so good. And you can see that currently I'm running on over 100 FPS on everything fully maxed out. So it's just a breeze to play. It's absolutely amazing. And jumping in the game, extracting the hexes, which will later on become NFTs. I have a full guide on how to do this and how to maximize your earnings in Off the Grid. Now, as far as the gun tokens that you earn inside of Off the Grid, they will not go on the mainnet. And even once the mainnet does launch, the gun tokens will not be fully implemented inside of the game. The only way to get them is to trade them. Now, they will be used as an in-game currency and hopefully later on as well as a sort of currency that you can withdraw from the game. But in the beginning stages, the only way to get the gun tokens and to earn actually from Off the Grid is to extract the NFTs in the Extraction Battle Royale game mode. Last but not least, we have Wilder World, which while playing the game, it does not look as good as the trailers did when they showed off the gameplay. Now, maybe it's because this is the development version of the game, or I don't know what the matter is, but when I played this on my old PC, I couldn't run it at all. So Off the Grid, I could even run. Wilder World, not so much. So now we have the racing mode. I can finally run it. It's good. It plays well. And as far as blockchain elements, there's nothing right now. The game is very barren. The only thing you can do is race against other people. Now, the racing, while it is done okay for a development version of the game, it's definitely not a full-fledged product that you can ship and have people play, which they don't do. So either way, on that department, everything is good. Everything is okay. Wilder World still has a lot of promise, and I'm still holding their wild token, and I'm hoping it will go back up at some point because it has been taking a hit lately. So as far as Wilder World, I'm not entirely sure how their in-game economy is going to work once the game comes out, but what is 100% sure is that it is a crypto game, and it does have its own token, and it will be a fully open world sort of metaverse GTA style kind of game. So you won't be just having to driving around like this. You can also get out of the car and turn into a fox for whatever reason. I actually have the other gameplay open here on my TV, so you can compare the two and see which one looks better for you. You know, usually that's how it is with Web 2 games as well. The marketing material looks a little bit better than what we get, but we don't know what we're gonna get with Wilder World yet. So let's not judge it quite yet, as this early development version isn't even available for everyone. So we're not gonna judge it based on that, although it's hard not to. Anyway, with all that being said, that's it. These are the most graphically impressive games we have right now, as far as I know. I missed Illuvium. Illuvium looks amazing as well, so that's another game that could go on this list, but the video is already too long. Thanks for watching. I'm leaving.